Hello guys, welcome back to K Says. This will be the third installment about FBG Duck. Again, I don't know why I'm so curious about the situation, but it's linked to other things that kind of have my mind just going and going and going. So since I'm now on this journey, I want to continue to share it with everybody. And now that I'm posting these videos about him, I'm starting to see again how people really love this guy. And again, I'm no way connected to where he's from. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't listen to this type of music. Like, I know, of course, who like Chief Keef is and stuff like that, but I'm just somebody who seen it when he got shot. I was just on World Star. I'm always on World Star, so I seen World Star. I don't know why I can't talk right now. I seen World Star and I was like, dang, like that's fucked up. I'm like, but he's moving. Like, how is he dead? So I was like, nah, it's some other shit going on. And like, when I see shit cover-ups and, you know, and especially in Chicago, that shit goes on crazy. Plus, this whole thing with Lori Lightfoot, her ass is corrupt and she totally looks corrupt. And she's hell-bent on Chicago looking up to par for tourists, for the media, because I think I didn't follow her campaign, but I can bet my bottom dollar she said something about curbing the violence, curbing the shooting. She's going to do everything she can, and I'm pretty sure, even though I haven't checked statistically, the shootings I'm pretty sure haven't went down. So and she has this beef with Donald Trump, and everybody has their opinion about how Donald Trump feels, or about the things that he does, rather. But Lori Lightfoot and Donald Trump are actually on two opposing sides, not the same side. So that's very interesting. And if you don't believe me, do your research. But I want to continue to ask questions as far as like, how is Lori Lightfoot connected to the shooting of FBG Duck? So let's see, how does Lori Lightfoot feel about FBG Duck? How does Lori Lightfoot feel about FBG Duck? I just want to get her perspective on the situation. The message is even in this deck, because I'm not getting anything coming out. Alright, some stuff is coming out. We got the Knight of Cups, any other messages about how she feels about FBG Duck and the whole shooting situation? How does she feel about FBG Duck and the shooting situation? Okay, we're getting some messages now. Okay. So the first card we got is called the Knight of Cups. Somebody that's genuine, somebody that's a good guy. This is what this card means. But as far as how she feels, it's next to the card called the Justice card. So it's like he's slowing down her look to the public that Chicago is about fairness and justice and justness. He's slowing down her facade that Chicago is safe and that it's turning around under her campaign. I got the Four of Cups reversed. And this is what it looks like upright. which means that somebody's not taking divine help, took help, because that's the opposite. So let's see what that really, because I'm kind of actually thrown off by that card coming in reverse. The question was, how does she feel about the shooting situation? Slowing down. Justice showing, slowing down her campaign, slowing down her rulership, slowing down her, making her look bad. All these cups are spilled. 4 cups spilled. We got the 7 of cups. Reverse. All these cups are spilled. Emotions. So she's going to try to spin the emotions of people now that of this particular community that's affected by his death, okay? Because it's not everybody. She wants to spin the emotions of the people that's connected to this community that his death impacts for her campaign. That's what I'm getting. I could be wrong, I could be right, but I could be right. Okay? Let's see. So, this King of Swords reverse. Premeditated. She's gonna, like I said, this is like a card of exploitation, premeditated malice. She's going to exploit the emotions of this community that's affected by his death for her greater good. That's what at first I was confused when these cards come out, but now I'm making sense. Like, sometimes I have to slow down and really understand the message. Because again, I'm looking at this with new eyes. I don't even know anything about this situation or what's going on in Chicago. Let's see. What else do I want to ask? Okay, and something else just hit me. She's going to spin the riots. Because, like, this is... Okay, let me see. How does Lori Lightfoot... I'm just going to ask. How does Lori Lightfoot benefit from the death of FBG Duck? How does Lori Lightfoot benefit from the death of FBG Duck? And again, it's his image that's dead. Guys, I don't believe he's dead. I'll ask again in this reading. Anybody that knows tarot and follows tarot and tarot cards, certain cards come out when somebody's cycle has ended, their life has ended. And none of those cards have come out when I've asked on and off camera. So, again. How does Lori Lightfoot feel? Or no, how does... What did I ask? How does Lori Lightfoot benefit from the death of FBG Duck, of his image being killed? How does Lori Lightfoot benefit? Any more messages? Any more messages, angels? Okay, this. How does she benefit? The Chariot card. So that's her on her podium, standing up in front of all of Chicago. How does she benefit is that she will try to spin it so she can be the savior. She also is the cause, but she wants to be a solution. These people on this side of the people that's the type of people that's with Lori and the type of people that's with Trump. She's on the side of order out of chaos. So she creates the chaos, and then you guys seek the order. So she creates the problem, and she creates the solution. It's a win-win for her and Chicago and the administration and people that are pulling the strings behind Chicago and her, because she's just the mayor. She's not the governor. She's not a senator. She's not a congressman. She's just congresswoman. She's just the mayor. The mayor only really has superficial, especially with Chicago. It's run with corruption. Like, come on, let's be serious. She's just a figurehead. That's what I'm hearing. She's just a figurehead. How does it benefit? Again, so she's creating the problem, she's going to create the solution, and then it's going to look like she solved her own problem. She solved the problem, but it's a problem she created, which is the violence, the looting, just how Chicago is toppling in corruption and crime and degradation and poverty and immorality. And from her standpoint, her and the rest of her corrupt affiliates still eat off the community that's affected by his death. So they eat off the deaths. They eat off the crime. The gun. They eat off all of that, guys. They do. So it's benefiting her because it's making her look more powerful. It's crazy. I'm just interpreting the messages. And how does she benefit? Because she gets small kickbacks. That's what I'm hearing. She gets small kickbacks, small under the radar kickbacks for playing her position and being the figurehead of Chicago. Because again, she doesn't run Chicago. She has no true power. She is simply a puppet. Simply a puppet. She's there to really do what she's told. So as long as she does as she's told, her back is scratched. And that's all she cares about. Let's see, how does... I know this has kind of turned into a Lori Lightfoot reading, but I know people in Chicago, want to hear this stuff. So let me see what's next. How does Lori Lightfoot feel about Chicago? How does Lori Lightfoot feel about Chicago? How does Lori Lightfoot feel about Chicago? Wands, passion, movement. She's just using Chicago as a come up. A come up. That's what I'm hearing. She's using Chicago as a come up. She feel like it can, but see, this is the thing, because it's, even though I hate bringing race into it, but it's a thing. So it's the white people's version of how they see Chicago, or people with money. You could say people with money, because black people have money too in Chicago. So it's the have and the have-nots, essentially. And she only wants to mold Chicago as the people, the haves, see it. She doesn't really care how the have-nots see Chicago, or she doesn't care to mold Chicago for the betterment of the have-nots of Chicago. Shall I put it? She just sees it as a come up. It's a place for corruption. It's a place to make a lot of money, make a lot of connections, and to further her political agenda. And that's it. That's how she sees Chicago. She sees Chicago for the have-nots. Because listen, let me show you the dichotomy of these two cards. So we got this card right here, the Four of Wands, where everything looks happy and fruitful and bountiful, and a good place you would love to ride into, right? And then on the other side, we have this person just kind of standing there, but in the back there, you kind of really don't see anything. So that's the two sides, okay, of Chicago. This is the have and the have-nots. So she sees it as ruling over two different sides. She sees it again as a partner, as a partnership to making money and connecting her political aspirations. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. Let me see what else. What are the energies currently around Carlton Weekly? Let's call him by that name since his image is dead. What are the current energies of Carlton Weekly? I'm getting a lot of messages right off, right? So we got the Two of Pentacles. A decision, juggling money. He's having to live with how his image has brought the city and the people and the community that he comes from, that his music is for, how he's brought them into chaos. He feels like, hey, Chicago was about to swallow me up. I had to do this. I miss my fans. It's people that really loved me. But I would be a fool to sit there and let Chicago swallow me up. That's not playing chess. That's checkers. I'm here. He's worried, grief-stricken, not getting sleep because his image is dead. He worked hard to build that image. He was forced out. Let me take a drink. I'm hearing he was forced out. This is used as a distraction. I don't know why his death is being used as a distraction, but it is. And again, it's used, the chaos and the rioting is a distraction. For Lori, is the police chief in Chicago a woman? I don't know. But I'm seeing that the energy, because the question was, what's the energy around Carlton Weekly right now? Also, he feels free, that he's able to do more things. I think again he was stuck. I think he felt stuck in his image. he could only be that. He couldn't evolve from that. I seen a couple of clips where it seems like he was trying to turn a corner on his mentality. I believe he was trying to mature and come out of that cycle of guns, drugs, sex, lies, videotape. Like, I feel like he was coming out of that cycle. Guns, drugs, girls, sex, lies, videotape. And with his image being killed now, he feels free, and he feels free to manifest and create the world that he wants and not be a passenger to the world or the cards that he was dealt. This Queen of Wands may be his mom right here, though. He feels some type of way about his mom. Let me see if the mom knows. Does the mom know? Does Carlton's mom know he's alive? Does Carlton's mom know? Yeah, she know. But she being paid right now to be seen a certain way and act. She's being paid to act. For her, she's treating this as a role of a lifetime. I'm not condemning anybody. I'm the third party messenger. I am just here to deliver the messages for the people that need to hear them, and I'm not coming from a negative place at all. But that's what the messages I'm getting for her. I wonder how far does this cover up go, though? Like, how far up? Who orchestrated the cover up of his death? Who orchestrated the cover up of his death? Who orchestrated the cover up of his death? Who orchestrated the cover up? Alright, So, the overall energy under the deck here is this King of Pentacles guy. This guy has a lot of money. This person I don't know who this could be. But this person is protected and connected. I'm getting a name, but I don't know if it's true, so I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be like, oh, nah, she really crazy. So I'm not going to even say that. But this guy, because I may have to do some more research, and if it hit me, and if it's, I'll be like, damn, and I'll put in the comments like, hey, that King of Pentacle guy, I think is boom, boom, boom. But anyway, some type of guy, powerful guy, set this cover up into motion because he wanted to have the riots, and they wanted it to be filmed. They set that guy up. Listen, if you guys could think back, all these people that's been killed that's has some type of notoriety in their community, whether it be a rapper, an activist, even like that young man that just got shot. I'll do a reading on him too. But even though that young man, that young teenager activist that just got shot, all this stuff is to evoke you guys' emotions. It's either they're going to invoke your emotions by continuously repeating what happened to this person, or in a lot of cases now what they're doing is they have special people in place recording what's happening. Therefore, the trauma is being done to you guys over and over and over and over again. On that recording, we see him laying there, moving around, even interacting, talking to the woman that's sitting in that black car right there. I guess who had the hand wound. Like, they're talking. Cops are talking to him. It's even a guy right there in a black shirt with the low haircut, almost like a bald fade. He's talking. Like, they're all kind of down. It's like they want to get up and somebody's telling them to stay down. The girl up here who shot in the hand, she's kind of overacting. Again, I don't... Even if you're in shock, even if... Okay, you're in shock. Even if you're in shock, if somebody gets shot and you see them get shot, they're spreading blood, what do? Put pressure on the wound. It's enough TV shows out here, but that's not clicking your head to, I need to put pressure on the wound. And let's not forget, it's not something called dye packs that they use in productions. So, who's to say that he even got shot? But anyway, the riots. Whoever this guy is, he benefits from the riots. The media perpetuating and showing how Chicago is being swept under by the riots and the chaos. I think it's a push because I think they want to use Chicago. They like to use Chicago as a test site. They almost treat the community from which FBG, Carlton, let's just say Carlton, or even FBG does, because we're dealing with his image. That community that he represents, they use that particular community as test subjects. Let's see. Who put the cover up in order? I mean, or who's in who put this cover up in place for his death, the death of his image? It may even be somebody dealing with music. Because they make money off of this, because people are going to start streaming his music more. I don't know who owns his masters and his rights and his publishing, but whoever does, they're making more money off his image, because the culture of death. I even seen somebody write this in a comment under a video, that the way the men and people view death in Chicago is almost like, I think he said samurais view death. Like it's an honorable thing somehow. But because death is so known there, like, to die is like the epitome that you made it. Better than even somebody that's still alive. In Chicago, you instantly go down in infamy if you're gunned down, and you go down in a hail of bullets, or you go down in this wild, wild west type of tragic way, this type of Shakespearean way. It's really crazy. Shit is crazy. The money this person would have had to pay out to him, he no longer has to, because he's dead due to some type of clause in the contract. Yeah, so I think it's somebody actually dealing with music, and then it's of course, and then I think it's like a rogue group of cops that do civilian killings or hit-style killings, assassins in Chicago. But let's ask about that. Is there a rogue group of cops doing shootings in Chicago? Is there a rogue group of cops doing shootings? Is there a rogue group of cops doing shootings in Chicago? And I'm sorry you guys can't see the cards. This is really not a good setup right now. But I got the Hangman reversed. So it comes out like this. And this is how it generally is. Then I have the Ten of Cups, family. And then I have the Hermit card. So what I'm interpreting by these cards is, yes, but they get their orders from an elite group of people. Let me see something. But they get their orders from an elite group of people. They view the people that they're killing as useless. It's a war on the community that FBG Duck's image represented. It's a war. It's not even a gang war necessarily that I'm talking about, even though it's going to always be two sides. Because that's what a gang, I mean, because it wouldn't be a gang if you didn't have somebody to beef with. Because take that element out of it, then what are you? Is it just a drug syndicate? That does illegal shit? I don't know. But that's part of it. They view the people in this community as useless. Useless. If ever they need a body, an organ, it's nothing to kill one of you all. Because I'm hearing, it says, you don't even value your own life, so why should we? That's what I'm hearing. Crazy. All these people do in that community is care about glorifying the shit, the materialistic shit that doesn't matter. This is this person's point of view. This isn't my point of view. Whoever controls these cabal of rogue cop assassin people, like they're a cop by day, rogue assassin killer, paid guns by night. I'm interpreting their emotions right now. So this is how they feel. Them motherfuckers ghetto. That's what I'm hearing. Them motherfuckers ghetto. I'm hearing even if we help them motherfuckers, they still end up back where they came from. Fucking roaches. This, like, whoever these people is, they don't give a fuck about y'all. I wouldn't be caught out at dark in some of these places in Chicago that these people are talking about, these communities. This is fucking crazy. This is how they view y'all. Wow. This is really wild. I'm getting more than I even bargained for today. What else? On to this other card here, the Ten of Cups. How does this relate to these people? Let me see. is like an end of a cycle. The end, but the beginning of something. They're robbing. That's why I'm like, because how does this card relate to all that fucking vow shit I just said? This card relates to them that they're robbing from you guys' community to bring riches to their community. It's crazy. And they continue doing these amoral things as far as like killing these kids or viewing you guys this way because I'm hearing it's no helping them. And it helps them sustain their perfect lifestyle. They feel like actually they're the true Chicagoans. They feel like that side of the tracks is like the people under the stairs. Like, you guys get the scraps. Like I'm seeing like how a boat works, like how the Titanic used to work. Like, they had those guys doing all their hard work and down there with them engines and sweating and blacking, you know what I mean? Low wages, and they had everybody right above them living life and joy. Like, you know, like it was a stark contrast. The dichotomy of that is crazy, and that's how they view that illustration. Is how the people on top, or the haves of Chicago, view the have-nots of Chicago. But a hooded group of people give these people their orders. Let me take a drink. This is wild shit. That's why I'm so interested. I knew this had layers to it. I love to just dissect things. Let me see, what else did I add? Make sure all my cards are up right. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Is there any questions I'm missing that I wanted to ask? I think next I'm going to ask, will his murder go unsolved? Because they got plenty of people they could pin shit on. Like, this is, it don't get no more corrupt than this. It's just, Chicago is more corrupt than I'm hearing African third world countries. God damn. And if you know anything about, oh man, that corruption runs deep. So, let me see. Will FBG Duck's murder go unsolved? Whoa. I feel like they're going to pin it on somebody he knew. But they going to be jamming this person up because they couldn't catch this person on something else they did. I could see them actually putting this on Vine. I don't know how they could. I can see how they could do it because according to people that's left comments on my other video, they was like, this dude is bad news, and then a video popped up on my feed about how the cops been wanting to catch this dude for a while now. So they may pin it on his ass because they be like, look, they can finally. But you know what? That's why after they've really been pushing it as far as like YouTube, it's starting there, right? And it's going to get to mainstream media as to they're gonna pin it on that dude. I feel like I could be right. I could be wrong, but then I could be right. So we'll see. Let me see any other messages. Will his murder go unsolved? It's a yes and a no, because they're gonna put it on somebody who actually didn't do it, but somebody who the people feel like did it. You see what I'm saying? So in that way, it's going to look like they deliver justice, but it's not justice because it's not the actual person who did it who's going down for it. This is crazy. I'm trying to think of any other questions. I feel like they're going to have to put arrest to that, but then see they kicked it back up with that kid being killed by that cop with that straight bullet, but it see, energetically I'm feeling like it wasn't. It's all about Lori and this. Every time people come out with a sanctioned meetup press conference is what I'm looking for. A sanctioned community press conference that Lori is not putting her signature on and she's not a part of. Y'all are making her look bad. And even though she's the figurehead, it's causing trouble and disrupting the money flow of the people who put her in power, if that makes any sense. And this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Metaphysical science, which this is, cannot be proven. I'm only picking up the psychic, energetic breadcrumbs and emotions of a situation. So protect my energy, angels. I'm just a messenger. Let's see. It's making her look bad. And those people, I'm seeing those people are angry. They're angry as fuck. I don't even have to pull a reading on this stuff. Now it's just coming to me. I'm hearing we put you in power and we can take you out. Whew. Alright guys, that's the reading. If you have any other questions on this topic, feel free to comment below. I definitely respond to comments. I appreciate all the love. If you feel free and you feel moved to donate, please donate to my Cash App. I would greatly appreciate it. People already have, and I really appreciate those people. If you want your own personal reading, I'll put my email down below. I'll also link my Cash App down below. If you're in a spot to bless me with anything, $1, $2, $3, $4, whatever, doesn't matter. 10, 20, doesn't matter. If you feel moved to give, I would greatly appreciate it. But I would rather just have you subscribe if you can too. Comment, and I just really want to get to the bottom. I just really want to dialogue about this situation because it goes deep, and things like this really tickle my fancy because it's like a puzzle, and I just want to figure it out. And it's like you take one box, you got another little box inside that little box inside that little box. So now we're kind of just unpeeling stuff. So I guess I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this gave some type of closure and answers to anybody who this video finds. And I hope you guys you need to start seeking the truth. Stay safe, open up. Don't do what your TV tells you to do, okay? Do what your intuition tells you to do. Do what feels natural. wearing a damn mask don't feel natural. Staying away from your family members don't feel natural. Staying 6 feet in public don't feel natural. That shit is for bots. So seek truth, stay safe, and until next time, I love you guys. Bye.